Hello guys, I welcome you all to today's video. In today's video, it's going to be a special training on spikes trading. Okay, it's going to be a special training and we'll be focusing on spikes trading. We'll be checking out how to trade spikes successfully, how to do our analysis, when to trade the spikes, and the exact time to go straight into it. Okay, it's going to be in two sessions. We're going to be doing some on the Jumpboard in order for you to know, to understand some of these things before we go straight to the chart. Okay, then when we get to the chart, we're going to see them live and direct and how we can achieve this. Okay, so I want you to sit tight, get your writing materials ready, and make sure you you give us your full attention in order for you to understand everything that I will be explaining in this video. Okay guys, before going fully into that, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. If you are new on this platform, this is a platform which I used to share with you my ideas on how you can make some money for yourself online. All you just need to do is just to take your time to browse through the channel, watch some of my video clips, and make sure you practice and perfect your skill first on your demo account before you try them out on your real account. This is very important. If you love my videos, kindly give me thumbs up and share with families and friends. And of course, if you have any question about my videos, or probably you want to know more about my trading strategies, or maybe you would like to know more about any of my trading tools, feel free to contact me. My contact details are displayed on the screen and I'll be dropping them in the description box below this video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so now, and also turn on the notification bell so that you will always be notified whenever I upload a training video like this. Okay, like I said, it's going to be a special training session for trading spikes. Okay, so I will be looking at so many things on how we can trade spikes successfully, so I need your full attention in order for you to get this right. Okay, so let's go straight to the jump board, guys. Okay, for spikes trading, let me quickly say this. For those of you that are just new into synthetics indices or synthetic trading, okay, there are two assets, or four in two assets, called boom and crash. Okay, and crash. Okay, these two assets are having two sections each. Okay, um their movement is funny. Okay, the reason is you can easily predict the normal movement. Okay, for crash, for boom, it goes down. Okay, so you can easily enter boom and be in profit while you sell. Okay, the same thing is applicable to crash. Okay, crash goes up, that is the normal movement. Okay, so you can easily come in and be in profit. Okay, you enjoy these two assets because you can easily get yourself in profit in blues and close your trade in profit. Okay, that is why most newbies that are just coming into forex trading or synthetic trading, they find it very easy to trade these two assets because of the normal movement. Okay, they start having problem, they start getting scared when they experience what is called spikes. Okay, in boom and crash. Okay, this is how the spikes occur. Okay, for instance, boom goes down just the way I have explained. Okay, but all of a sudden you just see a sudden action that will push the price upward on a straight line like this. Okay, on a straight line like this. So that is what we call spikes. Okay, and that is where the fear is. Okay, so the same thing is applicable to crash. Crash will go up for a very long time, and all of a sudden within seconds you see the spikes happening. Okay, so in most cases the spikes takes away the profit, if not even part of the capital or all. Okay, so it depends on how long the spike is and where your entry point is. Okay, so this is what actually scare most people up. What if you know how to trade the spikes? Okay, what if you know that it's going to spike around there and you place your pending order there, and not quite long from then it spiked up and it gives you a blue, it leaves you a profitable balance. Okay, it allows you to close your trade in profit. So that is amazing, right? Because this happened within seconds. It usually happened within seconds. But before you can trade the spikes, there are some things you must be very used to. Okay, before you can trade the spikes, because it is the opposite of the normal trend, you should be used to red. Okay, you should be used to red, because in most cases you place your trade and it won't be in profit immediately. Okay, it will first of all go on red before it goes on profit. So that is very, very important. Then there are some things you need to know. You need to know the right time to go into the trade in order to trade the spikes. The right time to go into it in order to trade the spikes. So this is also very, very important. If you don't know the right time to go into it, then you will be in a lot of problem at the end of the day. For instance, to trade the spikes in boom, you should know your support zone very well. Okay, you can see that when it was coming, it came down, but when it got to the support zone, that is when it spiked up. Okay, you should be very familiar with your support zone. You should learn how to identify where your support zone is, and that way you will be able to identify where your spikes will happen from. Okay, will happen. So that way you will be able to place your order, your pending order around there, so that when it gets there, it picks up your trade, and not quite long from then it will spike up and leave you in profit. And if you are able to understand it, then you can even milk the market for long. I'm going to explain that one later. Okay, so the same thing is applicable to crash. You should be able to identify your resistance level. Once you are able to identify your resistance level, then you should know that if this is your resistance level, then you should place the pending order here, so that when the price gets there, okay, when the price action gets there, okay, it's going to pick up your order and spike up not quite long from then. Okay, and spike down or crash down not quite long from then, and that will give you put you in profit. Okay, so that is the way it works. So what you need to know is to learn how to identify your support and resistance level. If you are able to identify these two, then you are good to go. Then lastly, which will also help us to trade for a very long time and also help us to perfect our spikes trading strategy, is the last item that is very, very important, which is the trend. Okay, which is the trend. The trend is very, very important. The reason is the trend will help you to understand it will help you to understand the direction of the market before you decide to trade the spikes. Okay, so which means you should know the direction of the market that will favor the spikes trading. Okay, you should know the direction of the market for each of these assets that favors spikes trading. Okay, for instance, for boom, okay, the direction of the market that favors spikes trading is uptrend. Okay, when the market is about going on uptrend, or when it is already on uptrend, that is when you have more spikes happening around the market, okay, compared to when it was on downtrend. Okay, the same thing is applicable to crash. It should be when the market is going on downtrend. That is when you have more spikes happening around there. So what are you supposed to do? Okay, all you need to do is to put all this together in order for you to guide yourself in order to trade spikes successfully. How do you do that? Okay, you look out for the support zone whenever boom is on uptrend. Okay, you look out for every support zone whenever boom is on uptrend for you to place your order, because around there, that is when we are likely to have spikes happening, and we have more spikes whenever boom is on uptrend. The same thing is applicable to crash. You look out for the resistance levels whenever crash is on downtrend. That is where you should target in order for you to place your pending order, because this is where we usually have spikes in or crash down candles in crashes in crash. That is when we usually have them occurring, okay, and we have more of that when the market is in this trend, that is the downtrend. We have more of that when market is on downtrend. So let's go straight to the chart to check out what is happening around there. Okay, this is the chart just the way we have seen it. This is the chart. We can see that the market is on uptrend. Okay, this is boom 1000. This is boom 1000. You can see that spikes. Okay, before we discuss about the trend, let's look at the support region. This is 5-minute time frame. You can see that this spike happened on this support zone, a major one. You can see another one here, and that is why we have series of spikes happening around here. Check out here too, and check out here, and check out this region too. They are all support zone, and check out here. You can see it was what led to this level. Okay, so that is it. Then you should also check out the resistance, I mean the what was it called, the trend. You can see that we had more spikes happening around within this region to this region because the market was on uptrend. Okay, because the market was on uptrend. Look at these multiple spikes happening, check out here too. Check out all the spikes that happened here. Okay, because the market was on uptrend. That is why we're having more spikes around this region than when we are not on uptrend, except when the market is pulling back a bit. That is when we won't really have much spikes happening, but after the pullbacks it will lead to another major spike. Okay, so that is what I want you to understand, guys. That is what I want to. I hope what I have explained in the on the Jumpboard is being clear to you right now. Okay, let's check out other assets. Let's check out crash. You can see that crash started, it started crashing right from this resistance zone, and you can see this is another one, another resistance zone. Here is another resistance zone, started crashing around here. You can see that, but check it out. If you notice, we are more crashes happening around here because we are on downtrend. Okay, because we are on downtrend. You can see the trend indicator telling us that the market was red around here, so it means that we had more crash happening around there, more drop down candles happening around there because the market was on downtrend. So that is why we were experiencing multiple spikes happening around these charts. Okay, so that is very, very important. Let's check out crash 500. We even get more of it on crash 500. Okay, check out here. When the market was down around here, you can see the crashes happening around here. Okay, so let's check out boom 500 also. Okay, we want to see the spikes alone. Okay, that is what we want to see. You can see, wow, this is boom 500. You can see that this also started from the support zone. You can see that because the market was on uptrend, you can see the spikes, the series of spikes that happened around here till it got to this resistance, to the resistance zone here. Okay, that is where the trend came to an end. Okay, that is where the trend came to an end. You can see the series of spikes happening around there. So that is all you need to know. Okay, once you are able to identify the trend, we have more spikes happening around the trend. Around the trend that favors that condition for the spike to happen. And what are the conditions? Okay, for boom, spikes should happen within the support region. Okay, so which means that the market must be in uptrend. Okay, at that particular point. So every support region matters at that particular point, okay, because we will be having more spikes happening around there. For crash, it should be around the resistance region, and the market should be in downtrend. So once the trend is on downtrend, then definitely we have more spikes happening around there, okay. So I believe you guys have learned a lot from today's training, okay. So I want you to go back to your chart. I'll pull down some of these things that I have explained in this video. Have your setup in this form on your chart, and make sure you practice with it. Everything that I have explained, try to identify your support zone, try to identify your resistance zone, try to identify your trend, then trade within that trend and see how much profit you are able to make at the end of the day, okay. Practice till you are able to perfect your skills, so that when you go live on your real account, then you will be able to milk the market successfully. And of course, if you have any question at all, feel free to contact me. My contact details are displayed on the screen, and I'll be dropping them in the description box below this video. And of course, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so now and turn on the notification bell to all notifications. That way you will always be notified whenever I upload a training video like this. So watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless.